So a client that comes to mind that I truly saw their business transform once they started working with us and, tracking their bookkeeping real time is a flipper that I've been working with for about a year and a half. He's based in Florida. He does, I think, about 30 flips per year and he has 10 long-term rentals. So he came to us and he explained, he already had a bookkeeper. He's using QuickBooks Online, but he feels like he has no visibility into his reports. He has no idea what's going on in the business. He gets the same questions asked all the time, that he gets the sense that maybe his bookkeeper doesn't really understand real estate. So what we did is we took a look at his existing QuickBooks subscription and, realized that it really wasn't set up for real estate. So we set him up in a new subscription, creating a structure that's, most beneficial for real estate investors. We use the business field for entities, the class field for properties, and we caught up his previous 2 years because he was 2 years behind on taxes. So that took about 2.5 months to get him to that point where all of his bookkeeping was now clean in QuickBooks. And then what we did was we created a monthly process going forward. So every month we would book all of his transactions for him. And then on the third business day of the following month, we would send him a request list that said, hey, here's all the transactions we don't know how to book based on, it's just, not a recurring transaction or whatnot. So we asked him to answer by the seventh business day of the month. And then we would have all of his bank and credit card accounts reconciled and the balance sheet and profit and loss statement ready to go by the 10th business day. And then we would review it every single month together on about the 15th of the month. So we've been doing that process now for over a year with him and it's going really well. It's so routine now. Everything just takes less time. We're just so used to doing it. So many amazing things came out of this process for him. First, he was able to catch up his tax returns that he was a little bit behind on. But also, one of the big things he wanted to do was hire a few more people for his team. So he wanted to hire somebody to help with acquisitions, someone to help on the property management side of things. And now having updated reports, he could see, okay, I do have the cash flow, the means to hire right now. So he hired those people a few months ago and, they've really helped transform the business, helped to grow the portfolio. I think another thing that came out of the bookkeeping was he realized that one of the long-term rentals was just kind of like burning cash flow every month, losing a few $100s every single month. I think he spent a little bit of time trying to figure out if he could raise rent, cut expenses, but ultimately just chose to sell the property. And now he has less properties, but is making more cash flow per month. So, really great insights that he had just from, maintaining his bookkeeping. And now I know that, he's meeting with his tax CPA regularly, talking about tax strategies, in the middle of the year rather than just during tax time. So I know that that's one client where I really saw a huge transformation and it's kind of the best feeling as a bookkeeper. And we're kind of seeing those insights happen all the time for our clients.